Hello, my beautiful Virgos. How are we all? I just want to first of all say thank you so much for those of you that are still around. You probably noticed, I haven't been uploading much material recently, and there is a reason for that. And as a Virgo, you're fully aware you do it yourself. We give an awful lot of ourselves away. And I was on a transition time with family. I'd lost my mother this year. I'd allowed myself the grieving time. And I've also got myself a new role that's full time as well in my daytime. And I help young adults with special needs in education setting. I've helped to teach for quite some years now, but this is a new position. So I've allowed myself that time, Virgo, to settle in, get myself used to the new setting, my new role. But I'm glad to be back because, as always, I will never let this go. This channel is for Virgos. I am here for you to help you and guide you in whatever way I can, myself and my spirit team. So with that said, I just wanted to say thank you so much for those of you that are here. And we're going to continue with the moon spread. We're going to start this week with, as we tail on out towards the end of October, we're going to start this week by asking Spirit with the Athena Tarot what messages they have for us this week. We're going to be looking into the goal. It is eclipse season. We've just recently had an eclipse and we've had the new moon in Libra, and we're just moving into another eclipse season with Taurus this weekend. So hold on tight. You've probably been aware there's been lots of planetary change with, sadly, war that's going on around the world and weather changes as well. These are all symptoms of the aftermath of an eclipse. It eclipses things out of our lives and experience so that we can have the new growth. Just as much as in the fall when the leaves fall from the trees and you start to notice nature around you changing rapidly. There's a reason for the strong winds. It takes away the debris, the old mulch and things appear through the winter season. Out with the old and in with the new. And this is where we are with our energies. So what I'm going to do is the moon spread. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to be taking a look. Spirit will give me, the first card is going to be what goal they would like for us to focus on this week. The second area is always who or what might help you with your journey this week. The third is the energies, the emotions that you might be feeling at this time, other people's emotions, your surrounding energy, your environment. The fourth area in the spread is always what to place on the back burner whilst you're working on your personal goals, your dreams, work life, love, relationships and finances. And we have an area of action to take that Spirit would like you to consider taking at this time. You always have free will. And then the best possible outcome for you, Virgo. Okay. So, oh, lovely. What a beautiful card to start with. So we've jumped straight in there with the Four of Wands. Happy families. So they wanted to jump into that energy. I'll draw the cards and then we'll get into the meat of the bone. We'll see what's happening this week for you, Virgo. And this is for all Virgo placements, male, female. It's not gender specific, it's an energy specific. We are one nation. That's the whole ultimate goal in this life. But let's dive in and see what energies they've got for this week. Let's hope it's not as intense as it has been for you. Bless your hearts. I trust that you're all well. Okay, Spirit, thank you. What or who is going to help Virgo on their journey this week, please? Thank you. Okay, marvellous. We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse there. And the emotions that we're expected to feel this week, please, Spirit. Thank you. One flipped there somewhere. There we go. Okay, so maybe a little bit of anxiety there with the Nine of Swords, sorry. But we'll come into that. Thank you. Okay, they want that to go with it. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords marrying up with that. What would you like for us to place on the back burner, please, Spirit? And energy levels this week as well. I'm not sure if you've been feeling the same as me, but my goodness, we'll take that. And do you have another one as well, please, to place on the back burner? Thank you. We've got the Hierophant. Do we have another energy card, please, for... Thank you. Okay, right. Wow, big events in your lives then, Virgo. this next week or so, the Wheel of Fortune. And action that you would wish for us to take at this time, please, Spirit. But yeah, getting back to the energies, how have you been feeling energy-wise? Because personally, myself, I've not... Do you want that upright or down? Upright, okay, yeah, brilliant. No worries. Okay. The energy levels have been so low. So if you felt and found yourself in this seasonal change of energy taking a bit of a dip, then allow yourself to rest. Any more to go with the Four of Swords? We will clarify these with the Rider-Waite deck as usual, Virgo, thank you. No worries. We never know whether these readings are going to be love, finance, and other at this stage. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor. Okay, now the Emperor energy is a strong, very strong leadership energy, and it's been quite prominent in a few Virgo readings of recent. Now this energy could be a masculine energy that's been a big influence in your life at this time. It could have been somebody that's been in a relationship with this person, whether that be husband, wife, partnership, friendship. But this energy is a very strong influence. It could also be like the boss type energy, the Emperor. This person knows what they want and they're not afraid to shout out for it. They don't sit on this throne for nothing. It could be an energy that you're going to be persistent on using at this time to draw that energy from Spirit and ask Spirit to help you step into your true leadership role at this time. With the veil being thin in the next week or so as we move towards the Halloween season, or Salem as some people call it, we start to see things clearer. If you're more perceptive to take on those energies, I would advise you at this time to I'm hearing from Spirit to protect yourself, keep sage in, have a bath in Epsom salts or Himalayan salt. Keep yourself grounded at this time because it helps with the protection. And don't be afraid to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, very influential for courage, strength, guidance and leadership. Now this leadership energy, as I said, it is a beautiful energy. The Emperor never goes without. The Emperor, we'll pop that just here for you. The Emperor is an energy that it's taken time to get there. So whoever this is relating to, this particular energy that's an influence, this person could have been, as I said, a very strong influence in your life. It could have been somebody that was quite dominant, but you knew where you stood with this person. And one or two of you may at this time be feeling that you've separated from that particular energy, whether that's departed from losing a family member to the other side or a partner at this time. But because it's at the bottom of the deck, it's something that's just recently passed. But if it's your energy that you've just recently felt overwhelmed, all of a sudden you've found yourself wanting to take on the role that you're here to do and not to be afraid of it. It's your birthright, Virgo. It's your birthright to take on that energy and use that energy to the best of your advantage. And the reason I'm more drawn to this Emperor energy at this time is because what I'm seeing here on this particular spread is there has been a lot of worry for some of you, and this has been going on for some time, and I'm feeling that it can be related to your finances, your stability and relationships at this time. It's all in one, Virgo. Some of you have had a bit of a tough time with making decisions at this time because your energies have been a little bit low and you've had expectations put on yourself, and because you haven't achieved those yet, you've been sort of picking on yourself at this time and pushing yourself, and you can get to a breaking point where you need to sit down and reflect and say, right, give yourself that pat on the back because you've got this far. You've got this far in your journey with help from others and with help from yourself. You're not stupid. You've got every tool in the box that you've needed. Whatever circumstance and situation you've been in, you're moving out of it. This could have been going on for some years, and we've got an energy of the Ten of Swords that you're moving away from. This is going to help you at this time, letting all the mental thoughts of those problems that have got in your way, that have been restricting you and sleepless nights. This energy you're moving away from, this Ten of Swords, It's the worst it could get. That cycle's complete now. The eclipse season would have been bringing in that energy to wash away the debris that was left. Now, whether that's thoughts that you just continuously wake up in the middle of the night with, or whether they're feelings that are the residue part, the icky part that's left, you've done the work where you've got yourself through that particular situation where your stability's been threatened, your finances, working life, you may have left a job, or somebody in the family who was influential and very supportive may have left the planet at this time, as amongst many other people that have. It was contractual. It's left you with a bit of a time in your life where you're in the cocoon, you've gone through the cocoon stage, you've had this transition, you've had to realign your energies, you've had to maybe sell a house, sell a flat, sell your furniture, sell everything that you've got. You've got to a stage where you've not had many people around you, that you felt quite lonely at this time as well. It's been quite a burdensome energy, but this is being lifted now. So whoever this is for, this energy is going to start lifting now. The mental thoughts, you've been taking yourself out into nature, you've been colouring in books, you've been listening to music, drinking a few beers with your friends, whatever it's taken. Well done, Virgo, because you've got yourself moving away from this energy. Now, the emotions, the residue still may cause you to have a little bit of anxiety over this situation. We've got the Nine of Swords and the Six of Swords. So although we have the sleepless, nightless energy and the anxieties that come to us through the night, tossing and turning on your pillow, fidgety, hot feet, you just can't sleep for love or money. You're moving away from that energy. You're moving away into calmer waters from that. So Spirit and the universe are going to be bringing in, they've heard your prayers, they're going to be bringing in that beautiful emotional energy. You will start to feel this. Now, this storm that's been going around the globe at the moment, it builds up. It takes time to build up that energy. If we look at the metaphor of like, it starts off small and it's raining cats and dogs. All of a sudden the heavens open and it just gets overbearing. It's like everything comes at once. There's flash floods all around the world at the moment. Well, this flash flood here in your mind and your experience in your life, that's moving away onto the calmer water. You've got your rescue boat. You've got whoever it is, your friends. You've got what you need. It doesn't matter if you had to get rid of the house. It doesn't matter if you had to move away from an area that you loved at this time, although it might not feel great at this time. You're going through that icky stage of, why does it always happen to me? Virgo, you may have found yourself within this karmic cycle, stricken off one of the biggest karmic cycles of your generation. Okay, there's a lot of you out there and we can take it. We don't think we can at the time. We think the support networks that we have, they just disappear at that time when you're falling down the big pit hole. But you know what? You really are moving from this. This really was divinely orchestrated. The blueprint that we have when we sit on that board table before we are incarnated, we agree on what family we're going to attract, what people are going to be there at particular times in our life. But Spirit are there with you now, okay? They are there. This was a divine orchestrated event, a huge event in your life, okay? We've got the Hierophant and we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and this is the back burner stage. This is what to put on the back burner now. It's done. Your karmic cycle, bless your heart, that hard part that you've been through. I'm also seeing flashpoints of courtrooms. So for those of you that may have had a court case and it was one of the hardest times of your life, whether it's separation or whether it was a contract of some sort that fell through, you've been given the support that you need now at this time. So don't worry about it, because things are changing for you. Okay, you will be moving into this calmer water. You will be reflecting now. There's always something good that comes out of the shit. Excuse me, YouTube. There really is. You've not gone through all that turmoil for nothing. Okay, there could be children involved. It could be workplace involvement. You could have spent many, many years in this cycle I'm drawn to the number 10. For some of you, this has gone on for a decade. It's been a very hard journey for you, but you are moving into a huge change area. We have the Golden Gate, we have the opportunity there. Now that Wheel of Fortune is replicated, the circle of life. You've been through this huge karmic change, and we've now got this coin here. This coin in tarot, it's not just money, it's stability. Yeah, the star that's within that coin as well is your spiritual background. Those that have got you, they will be your pillar of strength. The new path that you are taking in your life at this time, you will get the support. And at the end of this path, I like to see this card as like the sun card. It is a beautiful, and that is the, you know, the Ace of Pentacles is your new beginning. You've gone through the 10, you're moving through now onto the beginnings of new things. Okay, you will have that stability that you deserve. It could be, you might have an offer out of the blue, or if it's the court case, you might get the winning, you might get the outcome that you're looking for at this time. Okay, the struggles, I've said this before in my readings, but we as Virgos, we must sign some of the biggest karmic contracts, I believe, on this planet, because I myself as a Virgo, and I know many Virgos, and we have had a tough call. We have had it hard, yeah, through life. Right from childhood, you may have found that you were the only sibling, the only child, or you had problems, God forbid, if you had the dark side of families when you were brought up. But we've grown up, and then teenager, it doesn't get any easier. And then as adulthood, marriages that break up, and all those sort of big events in life. But there's always lots of good. We're the ones that draw that light to us. We can attract that light. We can attract that sunlight, that torch, that hope. Because you've got everything within you to be able to attract that to you now. Now that debris is going to be cleared out of the way for you, and this energy, this emperor energy, you're going to be sitting on your throne. You're going to have time out to really think about what it is that you want at this time, not what everybody else needs. At the start of the reading, like I said to you, fill your cup up. Fill your cup up first. It's no good handing a half empty chalice to somebody. You've got it. You've got a full cup to offer, but when you've filled yours first, give yourself the time, the energy and the love, the family around you. Spend time between now and Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas, it doesn't matter if you don't, but I'm talking sort of between now and the end of the year. Give yourself that time. Yeah, get involved with friends, go out, have a bit of fun. It doesn't have to cost the world. I know that if finances have been restricted and you've struggled, you're going to get a helping hand. You might win something. You might be offered a new job. You might be offered a new place to stay. You might be offered a new relationship. But at this time, the Ace of Pentacles is there as a huge influence, and that is the action to take. If it's you that's got to take that action, strike that match, start that business, start that sidekick. Go on Amazon, get yourself a little bit of, I think they call it affiliated, or do a sidetrack. So what if it's a little bit of business? Seeds grow. You put a seed in the ground, take time, give it the love and the energy, and it will grow. You'll get there. We have to sometimes sit back and think, we want everything all now. The society now, we want it all because it's our birthright. But we do have to put some effort in and some time and love and energy. Now, with this particular situation, we have got the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. Yeah, so we are feeling a bit nostalgic. The energy there, we're thinking about the past. We're thinking about what we've been through, the relationships, connections, experiences in life. And this week, what they're asking you to do is we're going to be taking that rest that I talked to you about earlier. They want you to take some rest. And it can come in any form. You could have a coffee on your own. You can sit outside in the fresh air and have a cup of coffee, read a book. As I said, whatever floats your boat, whatever it does to take to help you to relax, give yourself time. And when people say, I don't have time, I've got to go out there looking for a new job. I've got to get out there and meet that person. We've got to finalise this divorce or this contract. And I've got solicitors to meet. I haven't got time to breathe. Well, while you're watching this, take that minute right now, because I am seeing some energy here that's been strong and it's been building up. So take that time. Do it with me. Do it with me now. Okay? Feet flat on the floor, hands down flat, and take a deep breath. Are you ready? Let's do it. Come on, Virgo. There you go. Feel your heart. I had to do that because there's somebody out there that is really struggling. And if that's you, feel your heart, you're breathing, you're here, You've got this far. Bloody well done. Well done to you. Okay. The energy that was the Four of Wands, look. This is the goal. This is what they want you to aspire to. It could be a twin flame coming in for some of you out there. Happy families. But this is the horizon that you've been wishing for. And it will come in. I'm not saying it's going to come in overnight. These things take time. And our time is never the same calendar as the spirit world and the universe. But this energy, if it's just the energy that's around you at this time, this week, then embrace that energy. Go out pumpkin hunting, do what you need to do if you celebrate those sort of things. Wherever you are in the world, this energy is beautiful, but we're going to get it clarified. The Four of Wands can be love related, but it could generally just be, I feel content where I am. So you may have a new home. In this particular card, we have almost like a cottage, a village and a castle in the background. We have all the royalties, the crown. There are two wreaths on there. You know, we have got the old-fashioned maids years ago used to wear these on the head, or gentlemen, you know, as I said, male or female, gender non-specific. It's just tarot is very ancient and it depicts in the pictures sometimes. So just take the energy, the love arrows, okay, and take that energy of the warm, hearty feeling that things are going to be all right. Let's have a little look deeper into this. I think we'll start looking. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to get some clarity on this. I'm going to get some clarity here on the actual action and the outcome, because I think we know what we need to leave on the back burner now. You've been through that cycle. We know what energies we've got. We're moving into the calmer waters. We're leaving this particular Ten of Swords energy behind. So let's just focus on, first of all, actually, let's go to the goal of the week. Can you clarify the Four of Wands for me, please, Spirit? Let's have a look deeper into this. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so it's truth speaking. The King of Swords, it's after that, it's that motion of cutting it out, speaking your truth. If you're meeting up on a date with somebody and you're just getting together with a new friend, speak your truth, be honest, talk from the heart. This person that you may meet is going to be straight cut through. They're not going to be lying to you. You've been used to being BS'd all your life in most relationships, but take that experience from the past with the nostalgia, Six of Cups. Use that experience that you've had, but don't let it sacrifice any new relationship. This King of Swords is telling the truth. If they say to you they're keen on you, he or she, if they say that they're keen on you and you have somebody approaching you at this time, allow them to speak their truth, because they might be a bit brash, but within that brash, there's no secrets. There's no skeletons in the closet. Leave that for Halloween. This person is telling the truth, okay? Yeah. And that's why you're anxious about it, because you've probably been romanced in your past and thought, this person, yeah. Or the truth that comes out of this situation, if you're in a court case, it gives you the wibbles at night time and it keeps you awake. That's why they're taking that energy away from you, because that cycle's completed now. Lack of sleep could be like men or women that are going through menopause. They'll be very aware and they'll share that bit of information for you that sleep's lacking at this time, or you could have some worries about money and it's keeping you awake. Well, that anxiety energy is moving away because that's in the emotions this week. But the great thing is that feel the emotion, work through the energy and then allow it to pass, because, thank you, because if you are involved in a situation, you've got a great outcome, justice. This is why they've asked you to contract to this particular cycle. This is a karmic cycle that is complete and it will balance out. This is the Libra energy, or it could be a Libra that you're connecting with, if it's somebody, a new job, or if it's a relationship. This energy is balanced. This person will balance things out. Yeah, I'm seeing the crown on the top of the head as well. So I'm being influenced to somebody that, again, the Emperor. It could be somebody that's actually, do you know, you hear these stories of pauper to prince. You could be meeting a woman or a man that's or non-binary. You could be meeting an energy out there that pretends to be something they're not, but in a good way. Yeah, they're looking for true love. They're looking for somebody who, this is a sort of Mills and Boone stuff. And I think it's, if I'm going to be honest, I think it's something that I would love to fall upon. Being yourself. But do you know, if you met somebody and you think they've not got much about them, they've not got much money, they've not got much of this, that and the other, but they're such a kind person, they are so lovely, and you don't know why you're drawn to this person. Well, I tell you now, you're drawn to them because you're meant to. They are kind because you're kind. They're generous because you're generous. They are the real deal. But you might find, I'm getting this, and I keep smiling, because you might find that this person pretends to be poor and they're just looking for their right partner, but with morals. If you can accept them the way they are, then they'll reveal their true selves. I know that some people don't like that deception, but you might find that actually they got a bob or two and they just wanted to find their true partner that wasn't a bloody gold digger, and good for them. Good for them. That's brilliant energy. I don't know why Spirit have given me that. But again, going back to the True Sword, this Justice, in the Justice card, they are holding that, the King of Swords, sword truth. Look, you can't hide anything from this particular situation or this person. They will say the honest truth. They'll tell you if they really like you and how much they like you and what their plans are for the future. They're not going to sit there pussyfooted and you're going to be thinking, wow, this is so refreshing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so this Ace of Pentacles, can you clarify that for me, please? And if I didn't introduce Pluto, this is Pluto. My niece, bless her, she bought me this beautiful cat because she knows, like, for beautiful moon look. It's gorgeous, isn't it? But yeah, this is Pluto. Okay, thank you. Right, yeah, you see, now that ending's finished, that cycle's completed, yeah? The World card, you're moving away from that. That's why this new start's coming in. And whichever area that is, the thing is with the general reading, it could be anywhere. If it feels right for you, you're going to know it's your reading, Virgo. Okay. Any more to clarify? Thank you. Yeah, told you, didn't I? Look, you see, the trumpet was blown. This was the cycle. And as I said, as difficult as it has been, a judgment call's been made. They know it's your birthright. You know it's your birthright to be successful, to be comfortable, to be happy, to be contented, and to actually be with people that tell the truth. For once in your life, they're going to say thank you for that. Your generations of family are going to say thank you so much. There's your badge. Thank you for taking on one for the team. And that is one hell of a thing that you've gone through. So thank you, Virgo. I'm going to thank you as well. Thank you for taking one for the team. It was a judgment call. Yeah, there we are. That's why the Emperor, look, we've jumped. That's where the Emperor come in. Yeah. This person is you. It's the energy. And this person, I'm also hearing somebody in spirit. The Emperor is Aries energy, a fire sign. So somebody who is quite quick-tempered, quite passionate, quite sexual in their way, creative, got a job done. If they wanted something doing, if they didn't do it themselves, they knew how to tell somebody to do it. Yeah, look, this is why also in the Four of Swords is repeated itself again. We had the Four of Swords in the outcome, resting. And we had, because you've been left out in the cold, the battlefield is over, the battle's done, yeah? Arguments are finished. You've got rid of people that were nitpicking and being a pain in the backside. You were sick and tired of feeling skint and being left out in the cold. Not being able to, this energy I get. Facebook has a huge influence, doesn't it? Yeah, and you watch other people enjoying their lives, going on holiday, having mini breaks and doing all these fun things, and you think to yourself, why can't I do that? Why am I always the one that's left at home worrying about money? No more. Take yourself that time to let those thoughts go. Let yourself have a bit of rest time, but that's why they're bringing it in. These cards are all clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Hangman in reverse. Right, let's just, that's pretty much clarified the outcome, but let's just get a couple more on this outcome for you. Best possible outcome for Virgo's energy within this situation, please. Now the poor buggers have been through this cycle and finished that energy. And that is a big thing for eclipse season. I'm not surprised that, you know, that you've been through, thank you. Yeah, we've got the Hierophant again. They're just repeating themselves. We've got the Hierophant here and we've got the Hierophant here, look. So this could be a new commitment that comes in, whether that commitment's to yourself finally, for getting to this stage in your life where I need some time for me, I need to take some rest time, I'm going on a little trip, get a little breakaway, or it could be this new start. The Ace of Pentacles could be a new contract of job. You might find yourself, you've been through an interview, you've had a rest time, you've moved through that transition of leaving one job into another or starting your own business, or you could find yourself in a new commitment and relationship with this Justice card and the Four of Wands. You could actually have been moving from one situation and then karmically into another, but this karmic cycle is good for you. It's, yeah, you've manifested this, look. You've put the work into this, look. You've got the cup, you've got the wand, you've got the sword, everything that you needed. You've manifested this. And sometimes when things take a long time to come in, we think we're never going to get anywhere in life. And this is the trouble with time here on earth. Time doesn't match the same in the spirit world. When a cycle is complete, where there's no residue left, and we move through this horrible stage, we are manifesting this because they know what's in our heart. So this is a gift from Spirit. Well done, though. For those of you that have put this work in, you've manifested this brand new start, okay? I've really no idea what I'm going to call this reading, because I've had a few in the past that have been quite similar, but nothing as the intense energy as this. This is a big, big cycle for some of you out there that's completed. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to be juggling ideas as well. Might be juggling it because you're manifesting. You might be juggling what you're going to be doing next because you're moving out of this energy and into a new stage in your life. I'd love to have just kept this short for you, Virgo, but why should I? For somebody that's been through all this, I'm here for you. Do you know what I mean? I think with this sort of reading, you need to delve a little bit deeper and find out what's going on, just so that you've got not false hope, but get something to finally look forward to. At last, I'm hearing you say, at last. You weren't forgotten. You just thought you were because time was clashing between the spirit world, the universe. Did you want to show yourself? Yeah. Spirit world and the universe, the empress energy, the birth of a new start. Now, I had somebody criticising these particular cards. Not criticising, but asking questions. Well, why do I always feel that all Virgo readings are for men? They're not. It's an energy. The empress energy is a Virgo earth sign. I like to say this is the Virgo. But it's an earth sign. Male, female, it doesn't matter. The point of the energy is that it's the new beginning, protector of the earth, protector of self, protector of wildlife, animals. So you're going to be feeling like really nurturing at this time. Use some of that energy to nurture yourself and nurture this new start. Okay. The energy is really strong. Take that Empress energy and the Emperor. I've just realised. The Emperor and the Empress. There's your Four of Wands. That's a twin flame for somebody out there as well. You've got a divine partner that's coming in. Or your teammate that's on the other side. Somebody who's contracted to make sure that you complete cycles while you're here on Earth. Because you have your spirit family in spirit as well. Yeah, spirit, I just said that. Death card. Yeah, so the transformation cycle, it's just repeating itself. It's transformation. You've gone through the icky gooey stage. We've had that conversation. That cycle's done and dusted with now. You're on the victory horse. Yeah, and you're going to have an offer of love. If you're not going to be feeling this energy, then it's going to be around you. The Empress, the Emperor, the Justice. You've got everything there. You've got all the ingredients you need at this time for a new successful start. And whatever that's in, it doesn't matter. You will know. Okay, use that energy. This is what Spirit are saying. Use the energy. You've used your tools. Now they're bringing in the energy of justice, love and wisdom and courage and strength and grounding. Keep level-headed. Stay safe with that one. Okay, and the bottom of the deck, just for fun, Yeah, the truth's out. We've got the moon card in reverse. The truth's already been spoken. You've already been through that stage. You've walked away from that stage. You've walked away from heartbreak, any relationships that are broken down, anything that didn't serve you at this time. Somebody's been keeping a little eye on you, but they're also going to be coming in speaking the truth. Yeah, strength. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and then it all leads up. We've got the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then it all led back up to your new start. Okay, you don't need to see those cards. You've got your new start coming in. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, right. Now that was a good reading for hopefully whoever you are out there. There might be more than one or two of you. I mean, at the end of the day, the Virgo channel's building beautifully. The more people that get this message, the better, because it's obviously there for somebody. Spirit don't lie. They only tell you what you need to hear at this time. Don't forget to use this energy, the Empress and the Emperor energy, masculine and feminine. Balance it out, justice scales. Bring a bit of both in, and that will help with these sleepless nights. If you have to stop drinking or whatever vice you have, smoking that keeps you awake, or reading, watching social media at night, whatever it is, you've got to help yourself just a little bit. You make a move and they'll make a move. Let's have a look at our oracle. Have a look at those energies. Okay, can we have some oracle for our Virgos, please, Spirit? I always feel when the energy gets really intense, I've got to laugh, because I don't mean to come across as a nag, let's put it that way. But when I get very passionate about it, Virgo, when I feel that Spirit really want to get an energy across. No, I didn't think so. It's all right. I was checking with them if they wanted me to have that. That was just, they just dropped out. Thank you, Spirit. When they've got a point to get across, I have to find a way of channeling that energy myself, because I feel that energy and I take that energy on board. And if you can imagine taking on an emperor's energy, an empress energy at the same time as the Hierophant, it is a strong ass energy. So I'm just going to give myself a second to channel that energy out. Thank you, Spirit. Have we got any oracles? I mean, don't get me wrong, it can keep me charged up all day, but I don't want that. I want to be able to sleep myself tonight. Anyway, thank you, Spirit. Any more? One more shuffle. See what we have. What are we on? Oh, 37 minutes. We're all right. We're all good. I've not been on for a while, so if you're going to hear what you needed to hear, aren't you? Right, so we've got, this was in reverse, broken heart, so let that go. That's with the huge situation altogether. Yeah, let that go. And if you have got a broken heart at this time, if you've had a family member or a loved one that's had to leave the planet at this time, and that's grief that you're going through, I send all my love and well wishes to you. Please ask Archangel Raphael to help with the healing with that, okay? And if it's a relationship that's broken up, then I ask you to help with that energy also. See, look, there's that new caring relationship connection. Yeah. So that is going. That's why that was in reverse. It was actually upside down. We'll let that go and let that come in, okay? Allow these new connections. They're not all after jumping into bed with you. Don't worry about that. I think the problem is that when we get new connections after heartbreak, we think that they're all after something, and it's not what we're after. Listen, not everybody's after the same thing. Spend time to get to know somebody. Spend time to go out and have a bit of fun and get to know their quirky ways away from other people. Don't let anybody know that you're in the connection. That's the worst thing, is when people start sticking their nose in your business. I think that's what's happened in the past. I'm hearing that Spirit are saying that somebody out there has had too many busybodies, too many people interfering with their relationships. Sometimes friends want to help, but sometimes it makes it worse. Well, this caring connection that's coming in is exactly that. It's a caring connection, okay? And you've got the Angel of Strength. Thank you, Angel of Strength. That's coming in for you at this time to help bring those energies and revitalise you. So you might feel that there's a bit of an upliftment in the energies. At the beginning of the reading, I said that I think when the seasons change, the energies kind of take a dip. Some people find the peaks and troughs between now and the end of the year. But that energy that's coming in, the strength, that will give you the strength to heal that broken heart. Okay. And we've got the Magician in the mirror as well, reflecting back. And with the Magician in the mirror, it's not just what you manifest, it's seeing things for what they are as well. Yeah, the Magician can see right through other people's energies, and you're going to be gifted with that at this time. Sometimes you might foresee things in your dreams. You might have some vivid dreams and wake up thinking, wow, I wish that was real. That was beautiful. Well, for some of you out there, you're going to actually experience that. It's going to come into the fore where you're having these dreams, but those dreams will start to manifest, because with the Magician, you've also got the energy of manifestation and putting the momentum in and gathering that energy, and then it finally shows up in the physical. Okay, we're going to go for an angel answers for you, and then we'll have a message from angel, and then we will close up with, I think we will close up with a Visconti this week. Okay, let's have a look. So if you've got a question in your mind that you'd like answering, think of a question at this time and we'll see what Spirit have for you, okay? Beautiful Spirit, what answers do we have for our beautiful Virgos out there? Okay, there might be some small questions or big life questions. And Spirit will answer as much as they can, so connect through with the energy. And if I didn't mention at the start of the reading, I am channeling Reiki energy for you today, Virgo, through this reading, just to give you that little energy boost. It comes free to me, it's abundant. It doesn't cost me anything to channel the energy, but hopefully you'll start to feel a little bit more like you've got a bit of clarity and a little bit of insight into what's going to happen over the next week or so. I'll try and get on for Halloween as well, because I'm usually, with the Halloween energies, they are very intense because the veil's thin, but I will see what I can do. I'll see if I can get a reading uploaded for you, just to help you through that next phase as we move into November. Do we have some answers for Virgo, please, Spirit? Can we have some answers for our beautiful Virgos, please? Thank you. As we connect, please don't feel shy to give a little like if you like my content, and share with your friends if you've got fellow Virgo friends. There's no point if they're not, because it is a predominant Virgo side. But if they've got placements, everyone's got placements of Virgo, then feel free. I don't plug very often. I think things should just grow naturally, organically. So do it if you want, and if you don't, that's fine. Thank you. Wow. Okay. Wow. We're off. Any more? Whoa. Any more? No. They were definitely ready there, weren't they? Let's see what we've got then. Let's pop those to one side. Okay. So we have got communicate clearly. I'm sorry if there's a glare on this. Communicate clearly. Get more information if you're moving into a new contract of any kind. And documents, make sure that you go over the documents thoroughly, or if you have to do research on a property or something, or research on somebody else, Google them if you feel free. A lot of people Google each other nowadays if you're unsure about them, but don't go stalking them. You know, there is a limit. Recovery, that's the recovery stage, the Four of Swords that we talked about earlier as well. So they're just confirming recovery stage. Okay, we've got wait. So for some of you, there may be a situation that's needing a little extra time. They're not saying no, they're just saying wait, because I haven't got any no's or yeses in these cards today. Choose a new direction. For those of you that relates to, you will know. Compromise if you need to, okay? If you find yourself in battles with others, or compromising with yourself. Compromising your time, energy, patience, comes in all forms. Most of all, listen to your intuition. It's always the biggie. Our intuition never lies. It's the inner core of us. It's the butterflies in the stomach. It's the sickly feeling if we feel that we're onto something that's butterflies. The anxiety behind it usually is an indicator that it's not always the right thing for you. But we get that when we get nervous as well, Virgo. So just trust your intuition, okay? Beautiful angels, do we have some messages for our Virgos, please? What messages do we have for our beautiful Virgos at this time? Thank you. Apologies if you hear Frank barking downstairs. You only have to have an ant walk across the road at the moment, and he's very hypersensitive. So maybe animals are just feeling that energy change at the minute as well. Okay, thank you, angels. What messages do we have? Thank you. Go on then if you want to go. Ooh, just that top one, thank you. Okay. Energies. Thank you. Any other messages, Spirit? No? Okay. We don't do the bottom of the deck with this one because this is direct messages from your angels and there's no need to, they will only give me what they want to at that time. Okay, so we have, you are this is Aurora, and we have, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend, because others will soon become inspired by your example. I've always said this before, if people don't like your light, sunglasses are cheap on Amazon. Serena, I am the angel of abundance. This is the Ace of Pentacles coming in. You will receive the money that you need, Virgo. And God is in charge of how that will happen. So have faith. All will be well. I'll tell you what, screenshot it if you can. Screenshot that and then you've got it to keep. And Melina, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Get more information, Virgo. Because you do not have enough information, do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So if this is court related or relationship related, divorce or anything that's a decision, it could be a good decision as well. It could be a huge change for you, moving home, countries, emigrating. Get more information on that. That's what your angels are saying at this time, okay? Right, and we're going to close up then, Virgo, with the Visconti deck. Oh my goodness, Frank, what's the matter with you, baby? He's really going for it downstairs. Okay, Spirit, what lovely card do we have from the Visconti? Just to close up this reading. It could be an overall energy, a strong forced energy that we have at this time that will influence your weeks coming ahead for you, Virgo. What do we have, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, go on then. Thank you. Okay, the High Priestess. Stay within your truth. Trust your instincts. Shine that light. I mean, look at that. It's got, this is you, look, Virgo. Shine that light. Don't be afraid of shining your light. And don't descend, like Spirit said. Do not descend just to please other people. We are people pleasers. We're healers. We're natural healers. And we heal by just our wise words sometimes. But don't be afraid of this light. Many of you at this time will find that you're going to start to be more spiritually inclined. You want to do a bit more research on crystals or Reiki healing or drumming. There's many forms of connecting with spirit, many forms of helping to connect that energy that you've got within you. You all have a hidden depth to you. Don't be afraid of that, Virgo. Well, I hope that you got something from that this week. God bless my team. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you again to those of you that are still here and subscribed to Beautiful Moon. We will grow. I'm here for a duration. However long I have on this planet is how long I'm going to be here for, here on YouTube. Okay, God willing. So Thank you, Pluto, and hopefully we will dig in and dive in next weekend for the Halloween season. Until then, Virgo, I wish you all the love and luck in the world. Have a great week, but stop worrying and take some time out for you. God bless you. Take care. Bye-bye.